Titration is the process of adding an amount of a known concentration solution to a known amount of an unknown concentration solution in order to achieve an end or an equilibrium point. The first step in preparing a titration is to prime the burette using water for the first time to rinse out any contaminants. This is done 3 times by adding water to the burette and moving it back and forth. When rinsing the burette, be sure to flow water through the end of the burette to clean it out. Once you've rinsed the burette 3 times with water, then you add the solution you'll be using in the burette. This is done to clean out any of the remaining water in the burette so that the concentration is pure of what you're putting into the burette. As with the water in the burette, make sure that the entire surface of the burette is coated and that you flow solution through the end of it. Once you've primed your burette, you can install it into a C-clamp. Ensure that the valve is closed and you can begin filling the burette with the solution. Place the top of the burette at eye level so you can be very cautious when adding the solution to the burette. Once you've filled the burette, make sure there's no air stuck in the tip of the burette. When you fill the burette, measure your initial volume based on the meniscus to 1/100th of a milliliter. Then record your volume in your notebook. When using the burette, you can use the 2-person technique in which one person controls the valve and one person swirls the flask. You can add a piece of paper under the flask to help determine when the color changes. When you get used to the operation of the burette, you can use the 1-person technique in which you swirl the flask and control the valve at the same time. When you start to observe color change in your indicator, it's time to slow down. You may even want to do some half drops until you have consistent color change. Once you observe color change, you can compare it to a clean beaker of water just to see how much change you have. Once you determine a change has taken place, record your final volume and document it in your notebook. Once you have all the data you need, you can calculate the concentration of the unknown solution.